Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly.
Erik. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Erik,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
Is it working? It's working. What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Erik.
Kelly.
Jason.
and no Ricky today because he didn't want to show up.
That's literally the reason. He said, Ricky, you coming? He said, maybe. He's like, I need a yes or no. Ricky's like, no.
Yep. All those answers.
Hell no.
This week, or whatever, the last time we did this, we decided we're going to talk about Insidious Chapter 2.
Whoopsie.
What?
I left the volume on Twitch, so all of a sudden it was like saying stuff, and I was like, why can't I hear it? Oh, no.
Nice. Okay, so this week we watched Insidious Chapter 2, directed by James Wan, written by Leigh Whannell, starring Patrick Wilson, Rose Byrne, and Barbara Hershey. IMDb synopsis: Lamberts believe that they have defeated the spirits that have haunted their family, but they soon discover the evil is not beaten so easily. So what do you guys think? Don't all speak at once.
I too long to go with silence.
Oh, boy.
I mean, I got to try and separate three. Which one was three again?
3 was the weird
the
family that
past
we don't
one.
know.
It's the past one.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so how did that guy not get arrested? This was in California, right?
I think so. I don't know.
It seems like you just get arrested because you're like in the premises in California if some woman gets strangled.
Here's the thing, though.
I mean, he did strangle her.
Yeah.
Yes, but they said the fingers were that of an old woman, not him, because it was the fingers of the person possessing him.
I think what they said was the fingerprints didn't match.
Maybe that's what it was.
Because it was actually of an old dude.
Old dude, that's right.
Wait, no, guys, we always got to remember you can't assume gender. So it was an old person.
Yes.
It was an old person.
Yeah.
We
can't even assume
age
either, Erik.
Yeah,
Did
the
you
person.
see that guy? You see that like 50-year-old dude who wanted to be considered like a younger guy so he could pick up chicks on Tinder or some shit? Did you see that article?
I seen that. I seen that. It's like,
so
at this point in my life, I'm not really all that surprised by anything anymore. I'm like, okay, that's legit.
He can't do that, though. Because if they're not going to let me claim SSI because I feel like an old man, therefore I am, then he can't claim to be younger.
oh man.
I watched this King of the Hill, and it's got this guy. What was his name? Something Thibodeau. It was Jimmy Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Anyways, but he said his name was Jimmy Thibodeaux.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, he's like, I'm a self-proclaimed genius, and I was like, wait a second, why can't I just say I'm a genius? That I identify myself as a genius. People should just give me money to be a genius. Isn't that how that works?
Yeah, I think that's
Right
how it
now, with your hair being the way it is, you could just claim you're crazy and you need money to get help.
Actually, oh my God, I'm a Saiyan. I'm an alien.
works. Yeah.
So they should do studies on me for money.
Yeah, he came down from Canada. He's one of them Canadian boys. And he's drinking blood.
Does it look like blood?
It does. Steve's
Oh my God, it does.
Steve's been bloodletting and sending it to you.
It's got extra.
Talk about gravy.
It's got extra
flavored
iron.
Blood.
Extra iron.
Poutine.
Good
It's
for you.
poutine. It's the poutine of bloods.
That's right. Fucking Canadian vampires love me.
Yeah. Could you imagine a Canadian vampire? Steve walks by and his dick's just like.
He doesn't have enough blood to make his dick go like that, though.
Yeah, but he would after he got a hold of you. Steve's
This is
just in
getting
some
weird.
crazed Canadian sex dungeon. Oh, let me go!
Oh, damn it.
All right, so I have never seen...
Everybody was super polite, though.
I don't know if we've ever
Yeah.
gone off topic on a movie that fast.
Oh, yeah, we have.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We've done it in the middle of my intro, so, I mean, come on.
Yep.
man. Oh,
Well, I mean, anyway, so this movie, I thought I really liked it. I like all of the Insidious movies.
yeah.
I
I've
really enjoyed
seen.
it too. I thought it was well done.
Yeah.
The kid was smart with the string.
In the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the cup.
Yeah.
I really feel like she should have just kind of trained those two on how to help people because they both have the same gift that she does. Kinda.
Well, yeah, they did the same thing that fucking Professor Xavier does. Just like, all right, we're just gonna take your ability away, and then you
Yeah.
can't even do anything. You know, otherwise, and then when it all hits you at once, you have no idea what you're doing to, deal with it. So it's kind of a fucked up thing to do.
Yeah, it's really gonna
Could you
suck
imagine
when
being
Steve's
able to do
superpowers
that?
come back.
Going and like talking to dead people and stuff.
It'd be
you know?
awesome sometimes.
Those dead people seem real fucked up. I don't know if I want to help. Any
Not
of
all
those.
of them.
I think it's
The non-fucked up dead people, they were the ones that were all dying by the other dead people killing them
Yeah,
again.
but they were still super creepy.
Dead
Yeah.
people
Do you
are
want them?
creepy.
Do you want those people like run across the fucking like just run from the closet and shit like that? That's fucking creepy as shit.
The dead guy in the back of your closet creeps me out, and he's not even a ghost.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten around to taking care of it yet, so don't tell everybody that. all right?
Caboose is
gotta
working
burp,
on the hole
Steve.
out
You
there.
gotta, I'm caught. There we go. They found the dead bodies. You're caught. Oh shit.
I actually have picture proof of Eric digging a big hole today, and I can only question why he was digging it.
That's the way to bury bodies. You bury it in a different place. So
He buried
completely-
it right next to a building,
Yeah, they'll never dig that up again.
Who would ever dig that up?
right in between like underground power line and like an underground PG&E. What do they call those? The like natural gas
Conduit?
line, a natural gas
Oh
line.
my god.
Right
that'd
in
be
between them.
hilarious.
That way they'll never dig there again.
You just like smash one into the other and then an explosion and it's like there was a dead body found but we're not sure how that got there during the explosion.
That's right.
And then the guy running the thing who ran off, he's like, I think I'm dead. Yes! Score. No more taxes.
Oh man, he fucking Cartman's it and goes and messes with people.
I've actually wanted to fake my death before so I could just go off the grid.
Yeah.
But now I've totally ruined it
Yeah,
for
you
the
messed it up.
future.
You fucked
Here's
it
the
up,
thing,
man.
you don't need to fake your
Yeah.
death. All you have to do is like find somebody who wants a ranch hand who will give you a place to live, pay you cash, and just disappear. Just start paying for everything in cash and just disappear. Throw away your ID, throw away all your credit cards, throw everything away, and nobody's ever going to find you.
Yeah, just start calling myself Logan.
Yeah. Exactly. Nobody's ever going to
Then-
actually probably
then
find
tell
you.
everybody I'm the Wolverine.
You
You'll
need to
just-
you need to change your hair a little bit so it's
Yeah,
got
I need to like split it right
Yeah.
here and then
Yeah.
have it come out.
You'll just be a missing persons case that's never
I
solved.
want the whole internet to know that this is not hair gel. This is natural Erik grease that I
100%.
wetted down. I just wet my hair and then pulled it up, and it did that.
Yeah. So when he was Bob from Bob's Burgers on Halloween or Halloweenish, whatever.
Halloweener. Halloweener.
Halloweener, sure. So I was like, okay, what can I do to put his hair to make it like go down? Because Bob's hair is smooth and combed over. You go like that, you see his comb over. So I was like, okay, we have coconut oil. I have, hairspray, other hair stuff that I have. But we strictly just used water, and I just combed it, and like it stayed. Because like otherwise, it just does this naturally. Just picks up. That's all water.
Yeah.
Just water and
That's Eric when
his
he
own
wakes up.
goo.
That,
His own goo.
Yeah.
that is so gross. That's Eric's own goo. That's just the way she
Well,
said
it's
it.
just grease and oil. My hair is naturally oily. I have duck
Yeah,
hair.
it's not dirty and
It
gross.
doesn't feel gross. It's
No,
just.
it's just
I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. Does it leave a stain on the pillow? No.
no.
Oh, well, that's not so bad then.
It's
Yeah.
not bad.
When he said that, I was like, yes.
I'm not Randy. Okay. I might resemble Randy a little bit, but I'm not Randy.
Were you
Right,
able to use it to fight ghosts with
I could.
instead
know.
of instead of ball juice?
Ugh.
right
Yeah,
now,
the ball juice.
if you were walking down the street, I think people would pull their kids behind them and be like, shh, shh. You look scary, man.
Keep on going, little Timmy.
Yeah, he looks Randy. Like Randy. Goddamn, he looks like Randy. Not he is
Like
Randy.
Not like Austin Powers kind of Randy. You look Randy, baby. Yeah.
Have we watched any of those for the thing? We watched the first one. Oh, yeah, okay.
Which one's the second one?
The one with Heather Graham.
Spy Who Shagged Me, right?
Yes. Very nice.
Oh,
I think
man.
that's my favorite one.
Yeah,
And
so the fucking what's it called in this? I want to call it the upside down, but that's not what it's called.
Further.
The
Further.
further, yeah.
The Nether, I was gonna say.
What is
so,
the upside
yeah,
down from?
That's Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
This is like this is where everybody goes when they die. It's like, wow, that's real fucked up. I mean, granted, they go somewhere else afterwards apparently, but it's like that seems like a real fucked up place. You get turned around, you end up somewhere messed up. And it's just like, oh, fuck that.
It's like a creepy waiting room.
Yeah.
I really feel like if
That's why I'm
if
just
Steve,
gonna live in your bed, Steve.
let's say we were on a road trip, all four of us, and we crashed. We all wake up in the thing. I'd be like, where the fuck are we? And then we just like hold hands or like be close to each other, wandering around like, where the fuck are we at?
Are we skipping down the street too?
What the
or-
hell is
Yeah.
going on here? I mean, could you guys imagine waking up in that and we're all
So-
there and we're like, what the hell happened here?
I see it now. Eric in the front, Kelly behind him, Steve behind that, me behind Steve, and I'm walking along, and then you guys all stop, and like I bump into Steve. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, sorry, this guy bumped into me," and I'm just holding like some demon's hand.
Oh,
No.
man.
That's the kind of shit that would happen to me. I would just be like, "Oh, someone else wants to hold hands. Okay."
I thought that was you.
That's right. I thought we were in a circle. Is this not a love circle?
Oh. Damn, Jason.
It was
So this
cold and
movie's like
clammy.
the
I thought it was
prequel,
Eric's.
No, this
Kinda?
is the
Yeah,
sequel.
because it tells about
It's a
Josh
sequel.
as a little boy.
It is a sequel that goes to
Yeah.
the past.
Yeah, okay.
It kind of
I
fills in.
keep-
It fills in the spots where we saw in the first movie with some of the scenes where we
Yeah.
see the video where Josh is talking to somebody, or was that a video or was it a flashback? I don't remember. I think it was a flashback where Josh is talking to somebody and he's talking to himself, right?
Yeah.
That was a flashback, right?
That was a
Yeah.
video.
I don't
Showed
know.
it twice
Anyways.
though.
I think that was the video.
Yeah. And then yeah, it was a video because they had a picture of it and they
Yeah.
like he lightened it up and Josh was standing in the background. And then like the door slamming and all that shit, the fucking Josh fighting the weird creepy man with the that looks like a slimy fucking looks like the slimy guy from Lord of the Rings, the one what the hell's his name? The guy talking in the Gondor guy's
Wormtongue?
eye. Yeah, Wormtongue.
Yeah,
Look like that guy kind of.
totally.
Yeah, this is a sequel prequel mix, really.
Yeah. These fucking movies like to do that though. They're just all over the place. Like the third one is
But
in
they
the
do it
past.
well. I was never lost. I always knew
Yeah.
what time frame I was looking at.
I really like the idea that in the further there's no time just doesn't work like it does now, like normally or
Yeah.
for us,
Yeah, you can be in any time period you want.
you know?
Yeah.
Could you
Like-
imagine the hilarious pranks you could pull, like tie your own shoes laces together and be like, watch this. I remember when I ate shit here and broke my nose.
Oh man. that would-
Hilarious.
so what you're saying is I am really fucking with myself after I die because I fall down
Yeah.
all the fucking time.
Well, you're
Not
just
only
lucky
that-
you don't know how to cut your own brake lines.
Yeah.
The three
Don't tell me.
the three knocks on his downstairs or no, was that your bedroom door that
That was
had
my
the knock?
bedroom door.
The bedroom door while he's sleeping that had 3 knocks on it and he opens it and no one's there and no one's in the whole house.
Yeah.
It was him.
It was me fucking
It
with
was him
myself.
fucking with himself. That or Ryuk came out of the closet for a
Yeah.
minute.
I don't
Neither
know.
of them know what
Have
that
you-
is.
Have you guys watched Death Note at all?
Yeah.
You've seen Death Note? So you know who Ryuk
Yeah.
is. He always
Yeah.
eats the apples. He's the one that
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We've seen it last year, or
You talking about the one
When it
with
came
that one guy that looks like a demon anyways? Willem Dafoe's the voice of the guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the
Yeah.
live action one where yeah.
Yeah, the cartoon one.
Same thing though. It's the
Yeah.
same story.
The
Okay.
cartoon one is
Same thing.
cooler in my opinion the way he's done.
Can't remember. I didn't remember his name. That's all.
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be creepy.
Yeah, Steve always tells me he lives in his closet. He's
Yeah.
got the Death Note, but he hasn't written my name in it yet.
No, give it time, Jason. Oh man.
Ugh.
Man, that'd be too much power. I don't know. I don't know if I could handle that much power.
Yeah, you could. You're too nice. You'd be like, all right, names of horrible people. I'm not going to say anything specific, but names of horrible people. Let's start writing them down. Prisons would
And
be like,
Jason starts turning like into leaves, like in Thanos. He's like, "What? Me too?"
So I'm Thanosing him instead. Huh?
Yeah.
I just write method of death Thanos.
Yeah.
You got Thanos. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Steve's like, I really want to try something. Let's see, population of North Korea. The guy's like, what? He's like, well, I didn't know. Did it work? And he's like, yeah, it worked. Steve's like, God, I'm genocidal.
lots
Just
of people
fucked up.
had heart attacks all at
Yeah.
once. Or he could write down a specific way, like airplane crash, and then somehow every person there would have to die from an airplane crash at the same
that's
Could you
time.
only-
imagine
that's only
writing
if it's
down
possible.
autoerotic
That's right.
asphyxiation for an entire nation?
That would be good.
Weird.
That would be great.
I know.
That would be horrible too, though.
Man.
There's
Like-
some poor guy who doesn't even own a belt, and he's like trying to make it out of like some twine and shit. He's like looking for baling wire. He's like, baling wire keeps breaking.
They really like. Was it David Carradine? Right?
Yeah.
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 Is that his name?
One of those guys. It was
Yeah.
Keith or David.
Yeah.
Wait, Keith's still alive, right? I don't want to. I actually don't want to know. The one that was in Kill Bill,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kung fu guy.
Kung Fu guy. So
Yeah.
he was into that apparently. Can you imagine? Like, isn't that nuts that the
Yeah,
the
nuts.
system that drives all of like your wants and needs, like I think it's the limbic system, will just totally overwrite your whole brain on like survival
Yeah.
just to get some kicks. I mean, like
Oh,
it's like
man.
the whole flatlining thing and stuff. Like they do that shit just to get kicks, but you're actually dying.
Yeah. That's a pretty fucked up
Holy
movie too.
shit!
Don't watch the new one though. It wasn't good.
What's it called?
Flatliners.
Okay, yeah. I haven't seen the new one.
Yeah,
I watched
dumb.
the old one.
I never
think
saw
it's
the
called
whole old
Frighteners.
one either. I only saw part of it.
Oh, that's a different movie, Eric.
Yeah, I know. I just seen a show that had Bill Hader on. Oh, it was that stupid
SNL skit.
pop star never? No, it was actually a movie. Pop star
yeah.
never stop stopping. And Bill Hader plays like his roadie,
Yeah.
and he's his guitar technician too, even though he doesn't play guitars. And every week he flatlines. I was like, oh god, could you imagine doing that once a week to your poor body?
So I do at least once a week.
Yeah,
That's fucked up. Oh man.
shocking yourself back to life and stuff.
Finish that movie, by the way.
I don't really know if we have to. Maybe we can just-
I'll never know.
I'm not
yeah,
sure
we'll
if
never
we
know
need to
that
do
it's
that.
not great. It might be the thing that is the whole reason you don't have any Lonely Island stuff anymore.
Mm.
You know? It's not great.
No.
Hot Rod at least had some funny moments in it,
Yeah.
But
Did I watch?
now
that
we're
one?
talking about.
I don't think
think
I've
I've watched
seen
it.
Hot Rod. I'm not sure what it is. A movie.
My
I'm
uncle
guessing.
recommended it to me because there's this part where he was like, "Fuck you, Dad!" It's hilarious, and so every time my dad and I'd be in an argument, my uncle will only be like, "Fuck you, Dad," to my dad
Yeah.
while he's standing there, and I was like, "All right,
Oh man. Yeah.
Pretty-
Yeah. Whatever. I guess. Right.
yeah,
It worked.
I miss that guy."
Oh man. Yeah. So like, what's her name? Is Elise? Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty fucking powerful in here. She's like, throwing people around and shit.
yeah.
Throwing the weird woman in black, the bride in black. What the fuck did they call her? Call him? Bride, man.
I think
woman?
it's a Bride in Black.
Yeah.
Red and black, yeah.
Yeah. Just like throwing her off and stuff. The whole thing is just fucked up. Like the mom is like forcing this little boy to be a girl, and
Yeah.
it's just a fucked up scenario,
Like-
and just
It's like, what do you think that's gonna? What do you think is gonna happen to him?
Yeah.
Like he's just gonna grow up and be normal? No,
You
Well-
he'll be messed up in the head.
Have
I
you
guarantee
seen
you,
our
we're
modern
right
day?
now. I guarantee you right now that there's a mom doing that to one of her kids, so she can tell her friends that she has a kid like that.
Yeah.
The kid's like, she's like, no, you tell everybody. I guarantee it. Because there's a turd, anything you can think of right now on the planet, out of
some
the
shithead doing it.
7 billion people doing, it's happening.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can think of some fucked up shit.
Yeah, and it's happening right now. Because people are not great sometimes.
Oh
know.
man.
And that it's like wonder what, like I've always wondered this. So like, what would happen if your limbic system, you could like have a dial where you like dial it back like a whole bunch?
Yeah.
So you just operate like off your cognitive powers. Like, would that make things? Would you be like a Vulcan at that point?
Be super robotic and shit.
Well, I mean, you maybe wouldn't like put all your needs like. Well, I mean, I think for a lot of guys that are like, a lot of men that are age like 12 plus, maybe turning that back so that your ding dong doesn't tell you what to do as much might be great. Could you imagine how much better society'd be if there wasn't a bunch of horny teenage boys running around? Like, teenage pregnancy would just disappear.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it, it's not the girl trapping the boy.
Not always. That happens.
I'm sure that, but I mean, if the boy is not even excited, he's like, just get out of here. I don't need this crap. No, just get. I'm not getting, or he does this thing where his brain is like, I shouldn't get you pregnant because then I'll be a dad and I'm like 17 right now. That's not a great plan. See how much better that would be than like smash it.
That is what all the kids say, I think.
You just get your well, I mean, you guys remember what it was like being 12 when you just like smush yourself against things to like get it to leave you alone for a minute?
I never did that.
Oh man.
Oh, I would. I'd lay on my stomach and just be like, just please quit it. What is wrong with you down there?
And then he discovered Vaseline in a shower, and the problem was solved.
That's right.
Not for the plumbing, though.
Yeah, except for the plumbing. And the moment he realized him and his brothers were all doing the same thing.
Well, the funny part about that is like we each had a separate hiding spot for whatever lube we had. So at one point I'm cleaning out the bathroom because we're supposed to, and I'm like, who the fuck has got all this? And one of my brothers somehow got, I don't know how they did it, but they got like
Real jelly instead of KY jelly? I don't know. Curious. What worked?
I really like me this strawberry jam. The consistency is amazing.
All I could think is like Kelly, like 15 years from now, she's cleaning out my son's bathroom, and she's like, when did they start making cream cheese strawberry jelly?
God damn it.
That's not cream
man,
cheese,
he's right.
sweetie.
So anyway, one of my brothers had a tub like this of lube, like okay, a big mayonnaise thing stacked on top of each other, like two of them on top of lube.
It's like a Dr. Surgical stuff, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it was
And
like
they show that in New Girl. It was Schmidt's first time, and he rubbed his whole body, head to toe, in this surgical doctor's lube that was this big, and he was very slippery, and he fell off the bunk bed.
Didn't he catch on fire?
Oh man.
No.
No. That was in like Bueller's Day Off or something. He rubs himself.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yeah, he rubs himself down with oil and jumps on a girl, slides right over her, hits the candle, it lands on his back, and he catches on fire because he's
Wrong
covered in
movie,
oil.
man.
was that 40? Was that 40-year-old virgin?
No.
Yes.
Was that
there's
one of
candles
the?
in 40 or...
Was that one of the the teen movies, like the Not Another Teen Movie or some shit?
I don't think so.
For
Is
sure, in 40-year-old virgin. I just seen it not too long ago
Was it?
because he used way too much lube.
Okay.
Did he slide across the girl and catch himself on fire? Oh,
What-
wait.
What weird pornos are you watching?
It wasn't a
Jason?
porno. Before that, the guy...
Jason just types in self lube fire.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hold on.
No.
No.
It's
I'm
in
doing
a
it.
it's in a college.
Oh God.
The guy's in college, and it's his first time, and he's of like Indian descent, not Native American, like actual.
Fucking, you're talking about Van Wilder.
Yes, Van Wilder.
Yeah.
That's what it
Okay.
is.
That's why I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen
Rubs
that.
his whole body down with oil and goes to jump on this girl on the bed, slides right over her body, and then catches himself on fire.
That's
You know,
terrible.
You would think that
He survives.
You'd think that search would come up with a lot worse stuff. No, it's not that bad. Most of it is
I have
there's a website
Steve's
called
like-
Steve's like,
selflube.com.
would I
Selflube.com.
crank it to this? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe.
I haven't
Right
looked at
now.
I haven't looked at the images yet though. I just went to the
Oh.
search thing.
That's a whole different ball game right there. When you do that.
Ball game.
Lube on fire.
Yeah, there's bottles of lube on fire, not balls of lube on fire.
So,
Bunch of
so anyways,
condoms.
after we all discovered that we all were doing stuff,
Uh-huh.
we all started playing pranks on each other with lube. So my brother, I don't know exactly how he did it, but he got me to chase him, and he threw some lube on the floor behind him after he went around the corner. So I ran, stepped in the lube, slipped, and I mean, I was talking like a hard 90-degree turn. So I hammered into the door and blew it off, almost blew the door off its hinges. I did manage to like make it go open rather violently and put a hole in the wall. And yeah, that was not great.
God damn it.
Dan was in there taking a shit when that happened. You guys know that bathroom door, you open it and it's like you're looking at the person. So my brother's looking. My brother luckily was only looking at the time. He's looking at some porno mag, and then I blast the door open and fall on him, taking a shit. And I was like, Robert, you fuck.
That's great.
Yeah. You could do all kinds of that like that with as a ghost.
Putting lube down and making people fall and shit
When
like that.
Steve-
Ectoplasm, man.
When Steve slips on lube, we're gonna know he's fucking with himself because his future self will know this.
I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
where the fuck did the lube come from?
He's like, this has come.
Steve's like looking at himself as a ghost. He's like, man, I'm really sexy. All right. Sit in that chair. Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
That was the 3 knocks. He's all, "Ugh, oh.
God damn it. Fucking horrible.
Yeah, so did we see the demon in this movie? It was just the ghost lady,
There's
right?
no demon.
There's
yeah,
no
just a
demon. You
ghost.
just see freaky
Yeah.
ghosts. They did a good job with it. I like when
that-
he's pulling all the sheets off of the victims that he's had
Ooh.
standing there.
Yeah.
That part was creepy. I liked it. Creepy, scary.
Oh. I really liked how the little boy helped a lot, and he didn't just do nothing.
Yeah.
And then he was smarter. Like, here's how dumb he was way smarter than his dad. He's like, hold on, I'll just tie the string and walk through there. No big deal.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, his dad's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I got distracted and got
Yeah.
my body got possessed.
How did he let that happen?
he got distracted in the first one, remember?
He had to
I mean-
fight him, and then he got distracted by the mirror, right? And
Yeah.
he used the mirror to steal his body and enslave him
Mhm.
as like a spirit.
Yeah.
Would have been cool though if he just if the lady would have been like, listen, you can beat the shit out of the spirits.
Yeah.
You're alive. Like, don't screw around. Just beat the shit out of the spirit. That's what he should have done. When the ghost lady showed up, he should have just popped her in the face and kicked her in the balls and been like, "Get out of here."
When the
That's
ghost
my purse.
lady showed up, he should have hit her in the face and kicked her in the balls.
Yeah.
I love
and
it.
then Yelled, "That's my purse."
That's
Yeah.
my purse.
Yeah. I don't know you. And just hammered her,
Oh man.
pushed her down a well, and then she could climb out ring style.
I was
Comes out
about to
ring
say that's
style
where the
and-
ring came from. There's a movie called The Rings, apparently too. Like
Yeah, it's a new one.
second.
It's
Yeah.
a sequel.
It's on. I think it was on
I
YouTube
think you're
TV.
mistaken. It's called Lord of the Rings.
No,
There's no ghost ladies in it. No, wait, there is.
There is.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of ghosts in it, ladies and men.
That's creepy.
They were stuck in a cave for a long time. They were probably doing it. as
Oh, then
Ghost.
there's this weird wizard Gandar. Oh my god.
Gandar
Fucking
is really
Gandar.
weird.
That motherfucker.
They've got that sexy little
He's-
girl
he's-
in there, Schmiegel.
He was hanging out with the
God, Jason.
hanging out with those filthy fucking trees. Huh? It's fucking
You guys
ends.
have any idea how much I'd love to go into that world and just set the entire forest on fire to egg the Ents into coming after me?
Yeah.
Then I'd get all my dwarf brethren to just destroy the fuck out of them.
Do you think that would even
All
be
right.
enough though? I feel like those
What?
ants, they're just like, man, I'm not gonna do anything today. You know, it took a hell of a lot for them to do anything. So,
They'd be
I
like,
guess they're
They-
all like Rickies.
yeah.
If we were doing Lord, oh my god, if we're a Lord of the Ring character, Ricky is an Ent. He's the weed Ent.
Yeah. He's just a fucking marijuana plant just hanging out. What's going on, guys? He's fucking.
I don't think I'm gonna worry about anything today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just hang around here and have a good time.
He's the only ant that lives in fucking Hobbiton with their fucking hobbit weed.
Oh yeah.
other Ents would be like sneaking up on him and pulling off bits.
He just shakes him.
Bunch of weed falls down.
Yeah. God damn it! I just grew that stuff.
What do they call those little nuggets of weed? There's a name for it.
Buds.
Right? Buds, yeah, a bunch of buds which rain down. I'm so good, I don't even know what the fuck drugs are called.
Oh man, it's all them drugs.
It's all the drugs I did. I don't know what drugs
All
are
them
called no more.
drugs. Yeah. This movie, I think that whoever wrote it. Yeah, whoever wrote it was on drugs.
Probably.
Good
No?
drugs. Scary drugs.
Whannell. I guess
That's
James
scary.
All right,
James Wan
that
wrote
guy
the
looked
story,
creepy.
and then Leigh Whannell created the characters. I don't know.
And then it was directed by the Insidious guy.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was directed by the Insidious guy, since he did direct this movie and Insidious, and I'm
I
pretty
meant-
sure he directed Insidious, the other
Conjuring.
ones. He
I
also did
meant
The
Conjuring.
Yeah.
I meant Conjuring. The Conjuring guy. It felt like Conjuring.
Did you guys feel like, in that scene when there's the two nerds or technician guys and
Yeah, that's
the
right.
old
Don't
lady
call 'em
demon
nerds.
basically just bonks him in the head? Like, I felt like I was watching the Three Stooges. Because like three people go in after him and they all, like one guy just takes him out. I was like,
Oh,
this is like any Battlefield player versus me, Steve, and Jason right there.
anybody who has any kind of skill
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
When they go in to try to knock I forgot his name. What's his name?
Josh.
Josh. They try to knock Josh out with the tranquilizer, and fucking the big guy gets fucking poked with it. He wakes up after everything's done. He's like, just fucking. It's like, yeah, that sounds about right. You just got to sleep through the whole fucking experience, man.
Mhm.
That would be a creepy ass fucking power right there. Just like the the rolling of the dice and getting answers and shit like that. You don't know who's fucking talking to you. That's real
Yeah.
fucked up. Like at least
I don't want that power.
at least knows who she's speaking to for the most part. Or can get some information, and she seems to have some kind of power over it. Where that guy's just like, nah, I don't know. We just leave it to fate and fucking see what comes up. We'll see who's talking to me. It's like using a fucking Ouija board.
And then they have to like
We
be
should do that in
honest.
your house.
Nope.
Then they have to be honest. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you got to tell me the
No.
truth, otherwise it's entrapment. All right.
I wish that would work in a court of law, but it cannot. If you're a cop, you have to tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the case.
So apparently there's another Annabelle movie coming out and another Conjuring movie coming out from this James Wan guy. He's also been announced to direct the remake of Tommyknockers.
Of what?
James,
Oh,
I want
shit.
to have you do something else with your
Well,
life.
Tommyknockers, I don't know how much opportunity he's going to have for that to be scary.
Yeah.
So it's not really, spoiler alert, it's not really that scary of a book. It's more about like, I guess you could make it scary because like there is some weird transforming going on and it's just weird. More like
Maybe-
a science fiction book.
Maybe he's not going for scary with that one. Maybe he's going
maybe
for
he's just
science
going to go
fiction
for
or
like a
something.
creepy sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
That would totally work as a creepy sci-fi movie where you're like, know. I
Yeah.
hope he kind of sticks with the weird, like, unexplained parts of it that don't make any sense.
Yeah.
You know, you've read the book, right, Steve?
I have not read that one yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, there's some weird stuff in it, and maybe he'll do like the It people did, and then not do any of the weird pervert stuff
Yeah, hopefully.
that Stephen King seems to love to write in there for some
Man.
reason.
So he also directed Saw, and he directed Furious 7. So totally off
Oh,
of whatever.
dude, this guy. Yeah, that movie, Tommyknockers, could be anything then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a skill set.
Now I just want to see The Rock, Vin Diesel, and all of those guys in Tommyknockers.
Yeah.
Like, what are these guys doing here? This makes no sense.
He's directed a new episode of MacGyver also.
Wow.
I didn't even know that came back. Also, he is the director for Aquaman, the new movie.
That movie looks good.
It looks like it might be the only DC movie that's, other than some of the Batmans, that are going to be worth a shit.
Might be the only DC movie to come out in a long time anyways, because everything's kind of crumbling right now with everybody leaving. At least 2 guys leaving, not everybody.
Yeah, I think they fired Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Then?
Yeah, they fired him.
That's kind of.
Why?
I have no idea.
Over the
First
whole
of all,
mustache thing?
they had the mustache thing, and I mean, if you look at Superman's behavior, out of all the superheroes to have a mustache, or that should have a mustache, he's the guy.
Yeah.
First off, he could have a sweet, Tom Selleck mustache because he's Kryptonian and he's got black hair, right?
He should have a
And
mustache
Henry
when he's Superman, and then just tears it off of his face when he's Clark Kent, or the other way around, whichever way.
Yeah,
He'd have to
that'd be
grow it
really cool.
fast.
He's just like, I'm gonna use my super hair to grow it really fast.
Oh, doesn't he use his laser eyes to like cut his hair or some shit? So
That's in the comics, or
Is that
that's
in the
actually in the animated series when we were kids.
oh, okay.
He
I thought
shaves doing that.
I could swear I remember seeing that somewhere.
What's he do? Use a mirror and reflect it
Yeah.
back?
I don't think that would work that great. It seems like the mirror would get hot regardless.
Yeah, I feel like it would melt.
Because I don't think you can take a mirror and just get like the most powerful laser, and it's not just gonna. Yeah, it's gonna reflect, but it's gonna melt a hole through the laser, or through the mirror. The laser's gonna melt a hole through the mirror almost immediately.
It's possible it reflects. It could melt a hole in the laser. I don't know.
Oh shit, that'd be nuts. And then it could like cycle back and then shoot a hole through the universe, and then boom,
Yep, we just
Stranger
fucking-
Things.
Yeah, there you go.
It was actually a
That worked.
Kryptonian mirror. They're made out of a much higher quality. They don't use glass on their mirrors. It's like a super, super intense emerald.
Transparent aluminum.
There you go.
Transparent aluminum, yes, because aluminum has a very low melting
Did you just
point.
want to say
Sounds
that word
perfect.
so you get Jason to say that?
I can say aluminum.
Just trying to.
Aluminum is a fine word.
Say
That's
cinnamon.
what makes me wonder. that
Cinnamon. Cinnamon.
You had to think about it though.
Cinnamon. I can say it. I gotta think about it. It's like when I say tiger.
You still said it weird.
That's how I'll say it. I
Jason's
said it
like,
how I
"Wait,
say it.
how did
Tiger.
that stripper say her name to me again? Cinnamon? Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Synonym.
Synonym.
Synonym. My name's Synonym.
That's a weird name.
That'd be a good stripper name, though.
You can slip a dollar bill into my G-string.
Gotta have the symmetry. You gotta do it on both sides.
Oh, then I'll drop the mic.
Yeah.
And not in a cool way.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So the lady, God, that scene where there's the woman all tied up and she's putting on the makeup. Talk about like terrible way to die.
Yeah.
Like you're waiting around and then you see like some guy probably drugs you, then you wake up and you're all tied up and he's yelling at you, slapping you in the face, and then he starts putting on clothing that's different
Mm-hmm.
and then putting makeup on, and you're like, because I mean at some point you're gonna be sitting there like, is this guy gonna rape me? What the hell is happening? And then you see that and you're like, I do not have any idea what's happening now.
And what time period was he around? Like he was supposed to be there. I mean, it felt like he grew up. It was a long time ago, but like, I get okay. So he was a patient at the hospital that Rain was at, huh?
He was in like let's say he's in his 60s
Mm-hmm.
when Josh was probably in the 70s.
Yeah. So the whole
so
thing
he's
was
born in like
happening.
1910.
Yeah.
And then, so all that stuff. So he's doing that stuff, but in like the 60s,
Yeah.
40s, 50s, and 60s.
So when everybody's already fucking acting all crazy. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Real messed up. They're making a Crooked Man movie too. I just wanted to throw that one in there.
Oh. That dude was creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Did they do a Slenderman movie?
Mm-hmm.
They did? Okay.
They didn't get very good reviews.
Well,
Yeah.
could make it really scary. You just watch Steve play the game where
Yeah.
he backs around everywhere.
I learned
So
it from
scared,
watching
you don't want to
Jeff, all
finish
right?
it.
Why do you background everywhere?
So you don't have to look at it.
You don't have to look at the guy.
What was it? I didn't finish it because the fucking game corrupted and it messed up the whole thing. I had to play a level over again. I want to do it.
I've done that. Throw away
You know what
an
I think-
entire like 20 hours of gameplay because it corrupts like 10 minutes of my game.
I was already scared. I didn't want to play it anymore.
Yeah, I actually had that happen in the first Red Dead Redemption. I had like a 97% finished save,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to get like some killing animal achievement or something to get like 100% or like a couple more things. Anyways, so I save it and then I do something else, and then the save's not there anymore. And then I was like, well, that's. And I goofed up and hit the wrong button. Somehow started a new game on accident, and it overwrote the autosave, and I'm like, wait, what?
Did I just lose everything?
And I lost everything.
Yeah.
That's what I get for only having one save.
Yeah.
I have like 10 or so saves because I save every 10%. I save in a different slot, so if I screw up really bad, I only have to go back 10% of gameplay.
Yeah, that's
Which
a good
could be
move.
a lot with Red Dead.
It
though.
can be a lot, but at the same time, if you got a corrupted save, I would rather lose 10% than lose,
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah. Fuzzy's making an appearance on the podcast.
Yep.
A doggy.
Look at his face. Oh,
He
I know,
looks
it's like,
super
oh.
relaxed.
He's a good dog.
What do you have to say about this movie, Fuzzy? Did Mama ever
Wow,
scare
it's-
you
it's
and you had to
yawnable.
hide across the room?
I didn't like it very much. It looks like.
Yeah, he straight up yawned at it.
Fuzzy, he's
Oh, I've
Could you
seen that
imagine
one.
the poor dogs? Like, how come these horror movies never have a dog that just attacks the ghost?
I don't
Wouldn't that be
know.
cool? Like the dog is like grabbing something that you can't see and shaking it,
Yeah.
and then pulls the ghost into our world.
Hank,
You're like-
Hank would do that shit, right?
Oh,
Actually, no,
yeah.
Hank ran away, huh? Hank ran from the ghost.
He didn't
I
run away.
think
He just
Hank
walked
got
away.
up
He's
and-
like, nah, you're on your own, man. He just walked to Eric and Kelly. So
What happened is Steve had a fear fart, and Hank's like,
that's very
"All right,
possible.
I can deal with the ghost, but this is too much."
Very possible.
Yeah.
He's like, I was gonna protect you, but fuck this.
But you farted on me, you asshole.
You know that I can smell like 100 times better than you, right?
I
You
smelt that before
fucking
you
dick.
even did it. All right.
Yeah. I could smell it festering in your stomach.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't know.
No.
I guess this ability would be cool if you could control like when it happened though. Like, I don't want to be like just go to sleep and then like the kid in the first movie where he just goes to sleep and ends up in this place. Gets pulled into it and is stuck
Yeah.
in the further. I wouldn't want to do that, but if you could control doing the thing kind of the way Elise does, it'd be all right. At
Yeah.
least, at least then
I mean-
you could maybe fight back, I guess, because you know what you're doing. But
Well, I feel like if you're the first person to get this ability,
yeah,
you're totally fucked. But if somebody else recognizes that you have it, and then they can help you with it, then it would be like, then you could really help each other.
yeah.
But if you're the only person in your family with it, then it's like, oh, this is fucking, like, am I going crazy?
Did they go?
'Cause
In in number 3, because I know it's in the past. Do they go into like her like when she discovers she has this thing, or is it just her helping a family? Right?
no, it's her, like, after she can't get a hold. Okay, so she can't talk to her husband,
Mm-hmm.
and then the bride in black is coming after her.
Oh, okay.
and is like fucking with her a lot, and it's scaring her because it's like just like this really intense like whenever she goes in the further, Bride in Black is there going, she's gonna kill her, starts like choking her,
Yeah.
and anyway, so she eventually like gets over it to help this family out, but man, that demon in that is fucking creepy.
Yeah. So I feel like that's what they should maybe do. Although I kind of like the at the end of this one where they go into the two Specs and the other guy go up to the house and stuff, and she just walks in. And the daughter's like, "Who's the lady?" And all that stuff. So she's just kind of wandering around in the house as a ghost lady. So I mean, it's like that could be a movie there. Just fucking follow
that'd be
her as
cool.
a ghost lady. Although you're gonna need somebody that looks a little more. I guess you just got these two paranormal investigator guys, and then. Elise actually does all the work.
Yeah, she's over there just beating the shit out of these ghosts.
Yeah. You're like, oh, you see that shit? And they're just like on the other side of the house fucking some stuff up.
Yeah.
They're acting like they are.
I was thinking about that Slenderman game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there needs to be maybe a game like that, but where you can do stuff to the ghost or to the creature.
Yeah.
But you have to like create traps type of a thing. Like to lure it in and then get it to fuck itself over.
Yeah.
But that might be that way you can't just run up and shoot it with a gun because that's way too easy. But if you could somehow construct like a trap, and then ghost bust it.
So just let's get another Ghostbusters game out there.
That'd be cool.
I didn't really mind that one that came out a while ago. It was pretty decent.
I own it. I played it for like 5 minutes and then I just forgot it existed.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, it definitely could have been better, but just take some fucking Gears of War style stuff, but also get the traps and the the what the hell's that thing called where you search for ghosts? EKG meter.
EFM
yeah, that'd be awesome.
EFM.
No, they use an EKG.
I thought they used an EFM.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, isn't it? No,
EFM
is what normal ghost people use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. EMF.
Like, have you guys seen the movie White Noise?
EMF.
Michael Keaton.
We're horrible
White
ghost
noise.
hunters.
White noise. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any of that equipment.
The only thing we got is ball juice and hot sauce.
Fucking, what was White Noise? I feel like I saw that.
That's Michael Keaton, and I think he loses some family member, and then he's trying to talk to him with the white noise machine.
Mm.
He attracts some unwanted attention. It's like this weird little thing where it's like these three demons that are trying to kill people. White
That-
noise stuff.
Front image right there kind of freaks me out, Steve.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy. I always fucking hated that when I was a kid. If my TV had that kind of shit, and I didn't watch. I've told you guys, I'm fucking scared of everything as a kid.
Yeah.
Nothing changed.
I could not stand the fucking staticky TVs when that would happen. It would scare the fuck out of me because I always thought something
Ants.
would talk to me. No, it wasn't ants.
Ants running across it.
I always
dancing
thought
and singing.
something could happen or they could talk to me or some shit like that. And I always lived in old ass houses, so it'd be like, you never
must
know.
have watched Poltergeist to get that in your head, or
Maybe I don't remember watching Poltergeist, but maybe I blocked it out. So
He was a year old
Yeah.
in his mom's arms, and that's like this memory that was deep seated, even though he couldn't truly remember it. So it made him afraid of stuff like that.
Maybe he like blocked it out of his own memory. He could see ghosts when he was
maybe
a
I
kid.
maybe I joshed
Got
it.
the shit scared out of himself, and he's like, never again.
Yeah.
No, bam.
So basically, watching all these movies is really gonna fuck me up in the future when the ability unlocks again. I start seeing dead people like fucking.
Athena
Sixth
can
Sense
help
shit.
you through it.
Ugh.
She's been working with
Yeah.
it since she was born. Your daughter too. Your daughter.
Yeah, my daughter obviously has the ability too. So
So just don't let her block it from her own
Eric,
mind.
creepy.
Wait till your son has the ability to see dead people. All little kids do.
Every ghost there is gonna get a dick shot. Bam! Did you see that? I punched that guy in the nuts. I'm like, there's nobody even standing there. Oh, he's there.
He's not standing
getting ready
no
to leave
more.
now, aren't you? Get!
Get out of here.
Yarr! The ghost's like, you see the melon on this kid? I really think we can scare him.
You
He's
just
this
fucking
little
headbutting
psycho.
people.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Did you see what he did to Frederick? He had
Yeah.
ball juice and hot sauce. He fucked him up.
Yeah. I think this little boy actually teabagged that guy. Teabagged a ghost.
Oh, fucking bad.
Wouldn't that be like Frosty Balls then? Because I feel like ghosts are cold.
You know what I really want to see is a ghost hunter movie where there's like a little kid who can see ghosts, but he's like a maniac. That'd be a great movie.
Maniac.
Where the ghosts are actually scared of the guy.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
like,
not this guy again. Fuck that.
God damn it! It's this kid again. Shit.
Oh, you guys can hear that siren, huh?
What siren?
I don't hear anything. I can
hear
hear the
it.
dog barking.
Yeah,
What?
the dog
Dog's
and
not
the
even barking.
howling of the siren right now. It's pretty great.
It's not getting further away.
No, it usually drives down the road here. Oh, it's at my house. Oh, okay. No.
Ricky got a boo boo and he called the.
Yeah.
I want to see that would be a hilarious like skit, like where you like have a little boo boo, you know, and you're like they walk up, you're like what's wrong? I got a boo boo, and it's like a splinter.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh god. The guy's like, is this for real? And then the other person's like, he identifies that he's two, so
you have to
boo
just
boo
go with
hurt.
it. God damn it. All right, what rating did you guys give this?
4 stars.
Why are you looking at me? I don't
I
know.
don't remember what I said because I told you.
No, but anyways, 3.5 stars.
Okay. Jason, were you waiting for Ricky?
Gonna go with 4 stars. I was waiting for Ricky. Not really. I was in the middle of trying to hold a burp down so everybody wouldn't hear it, which I was successful in.
Good job.
Nice.
And I also gave
We
this
appreciate
movie. I also gave this movie 4 stars. All right, so next week's movie, we were gonna do this last week, or the week before, or whatever. No, last week, yeah. So that we could watch this movie, or we could talk about this movie this week, but it didn't happen. So our Thanksgiving movie this week, or then for next week, is Son-in-Law. So we're gonna watch that, talk about that. I think this is the first Pauly Shore movie we've watched. So,
We didn't do Encino Man?
No.
we haven't watched
Oh,
Encino Man.
that's weird. I thought we did.
I thought we did too. That's really weird.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. So we'll be talking about Son-in-Law next week. So join us for that, guys. If nobody has anything else, I think that's gonna be it. You guys good? Nothing
Yep.
else?
I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's put.
We nailed it.
Nailed
Oh, we
it.
got it. Let me know when
Gotta-
to stop streaming.
You
Yeah.
gotta-
Right now?
We gotta go. No, we're not done yet.
Gotta sign
Still
off.
gotta do the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta do my spiel. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/HeroicAdventure Productions, twitch.tv/HeroicAdventure, mixer.com/Turkader, and twitch.tv/Turkader Plays. Go to youtube.com/HeroicAdventure Productions and like and subscribe us there. You can also follow us on Twitter at HAP Gaming. You can follow Eric on Twitter at.
Quick and severe.
Don't know why I did that. That was weird. You can follow me on Twitter at Turkader. You can follow Kelly on Twitter at.
Sugar Snuggles.
You can follow Jason on Twitter at.
Unbelievable one.
And you can follow Ricky on Twitter at Furry Twitter Balls. You can also email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky at hapgaming.com. Each one of those names individually at hapgaming.com. All this stuff is in the description on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, twitch.tv/ and twitch.tv/Heroic. Twitch.tv/Turkader Plays. There it is. Let's see. Also, still in the description, I think there's still a GoFundMe page out there for Eric and Kelly. We do live in Northern California, and we had the campfire just fucking ravage our town, and basically burned everything that Kelly and Eric own. So if you guys could help us out, help them out, not us out. It's just them. They need the help. Click that link. Donate what you can. That would be great. That's going to be it, guys. We'll talk to you guys next week as we talk about Son-in-Law. Have a happy Thanksgiving and to everybody in America, because other countries don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but we do here in America.
What's that?
Go ahead. I was going to say,
Well, I think New Zealand might have a Thanksgiving.
But do they celebrate the same day?
Of course not.
Check us-
Backwards idiots who drive on the wrong side of the road.
Canadians have their own Thanksgiving days, not the same
Oh, okay.
time.
Kelly, you
Tomorrow,
froze it. Oh, dang.
tomorrow Mexico celebrates their Independence Day.
Yeah,
Yes. So that's something.
there you go.
Yeah.
Did they fight the aliens off too? Do they have their own Will Smith down there?
They do have their own Will Smith down there. Only their Will Smith actually says Earth.
Earth. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's
That's
where
where we got it
we've
from.
been watching.
Yeah, we watched the
I
Spanish
want to see
version.
Tuco be that guy.
That'd be awesome. Oh man, he'd fuck some guys up though.
And they could have what's his name? Oh no, I can't remember. Machete. I can't remember the guy's name. He
Danny
could be.
Trejo?
He could play. Yeah, he could play Randy Quaid's character.
Oh man, I really want the Spanish version of fucking Independence Day
of
now.
yours, but in Spanish. I don't know what that is.
This would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys next
Bye.
week. And yeah, bye.
Hi.
Bye.